In a small, quiet village, there lived a woman named Amina. She was not wealthy, nor did she have fine clothes or treasures. What she did have was her only son, Ibrahim, whom she loved with all her heart. From the day he was born, she dedicated every moment, every thought, and every breath to raising him with love and care. Amina worked hard. At dawn, while the village still slept, she would rise and go to the fields. She would bend her back under the sun, gathering crops and collecting firewood. Her hands were often bruised, her body weary, but she never once complained. All her strength, all her effort, was poured into giving her son a better life than she had known. Ibrahim grew quickly. He was bright and full of dreams. He longed to study in the city, to learn new skills, and one day return to help his mother. But they had little money. Often, Ibrahim hesitated to share his dream, knowing how hard his mother already worked. But Amina saw the light in his eyes. She knew that his future was bigger than the small village. Day by day, she made sacrifices in silence. She would skip meals so her son could eat more. She sold her own clothes to pay for his books. At night, when Ibrahim slept, she would sit by the fire stitching old clothes for neighbors, earning just enough coins to keep him in school. Her body grew thin, but her heart grew stronger with love. When Ibrahim was old enough to leave for the city, Amina gathered all the savings she had hidden in a small box. It was not much, but it was all she had. She handed it to him with trembling hands, whispering, "Go, my son. Follow your dream. Do not worry for me." Tears filled Ibrahim's eyes. He did not want to leave her alone, but his mother's determination gave him courage. He promised, "I will return, mother. I will make you proud." Years passed. In the city, Ibrahim faced many struggles. He worked during the day and studied at night. Many times, he thought of giving up, but the memory of his mother's sacrifices kept him going. He remembered her tired eyes, her worn hands, and her selfless love. Meanwhile, in the village, Amina grew older. Her body weakened, her health faded, but her heart never stopped praying for her son. Every day, she waited by the road, hoping to see him return. Finally, the day came. Ibrahim returned to the village, no longer the small boy she once carried, but a successful young man. He brought gifts, clothes, and money, hoping to repay his mother. But when he saw her frail figure standing by the door, all he could do was run into her arms and weep. Amina smiled, her eyes filled with tears of joy. "My son, you have returned. That is all I ever wanted." Ibrahim wanted to tell her of all his success, of how much he had achieved, but his words caught in his throat. None of it mattered compared to the love she had given him. He realized that no treasure, no wealth, no achievement could measure the value of a mother's sacrifice. From that day forward, Ibrahim cared for his mother with the same devotion she had given him all her life. He built her a home, filled it with comfort, and stayed by her side. But deep inside, he always carried the lesson of her sacrifice, that true love is not measured by what we receive, but by what we give. As the seasons passed, the village often spoke of Amina. They said she was not just a mother, but a symbol of unconditional love. And though time took her from this world, her sacrifice lived forever in the life of her son and in the story that generations continued to tell. Her legacy was simple yet eternal. A mother's love asks for nothing in return, yet it gives everything.